Hi Peace Campers! So, it's Paige again, and today we'll be learning how to spot solutions. So, first, let's recap. So, in the beginning we learned how to stop, drop, and breathe with Amanda. And then I talked about figuring out our feelings and spotting solutions. Remember that magnifying glass? So then Amanda taught us how to kindly listen to others so we can be more compassionate. Once we understand the problem and the feelings involved, we can then focus on spotting solutions to bring more peace and harmony into our homes. So maybe if you're sad, you can ask for a hug. Or if you're feeling angry, you can ask for space to cool off. Or maybe you're feeling lonely and you can ask to hang out with your friends, even if it is virtually. What if your brother, sister, or friend is upset? What do you think they need? Could you ask them if they want to play with you, or maybe with a specific toy that you have that they really like? Or maybe a game? Could you ask them if they want a hug? Or maybe a piece of your dessert later on? How can you make someone else feel more happy and more peaceful? So once you know how to solve the problem, you can start creating a more peaceful home, both inside and out.
Hi everybody, welcome to Peace Camp. Today we are going to be working on solutions for dessert dilemmas. My name is Corlin and I am the kitchen coordinator for the Church of the Brethren. And I'm here with my grandnephew. I'll let him introduce himself.
My name is Cyrus. I am visiting from Portland and I'm helping
Me with Peace Camp Dessert Dilemma Solutions. Here we go. So something that Cyrus and I were talking about is that if you had all the ice cream in your freezer that your whole family loves, there wouldn't be room for anything else, not even ice cubes. So we decided maybe it's best if we all just made our own ice cream. Right, Si?
That's a great idea.
Okay. So we realized that everybody in the family likes different things. I like very creamy vanilla. And my husband likes lactose-free stuff. You could use coconut milk. And Si, you had a great idea.
I'm using dark chocolate almond milk.
Excellent idea. Okay, so the whole process is going to take about 15 minutes. So we better get started. We may have to create a little bit of movie magic too to get it all done. All right, here we go. First things first. You're going to take a small Ziploc bag of some sort. Make sure it's a heavy-duty one and that it seals at the top, okay? We write our names on them just in case they get mixed up. All right? So then we're going to open it, and then we find a container to slide them in. So when we pour liquid in, it doesn't tip over and fall out. So, Si, you go ahead and add 1 cup of chocolate milk to your bag. I'm going to get going on mine because it has a few more ingredients. Because there's already a little bit of sugar added to the almond milk, Si doesn't need to add any kind of sweetener. But because my heavy cream is just cream, I'm going to add a couple teaspoons, well actually 2 tablespoons of sugar. Also going to add a splash of vanilla. And most of you got this information already, so maybe you're even making it right along with us. I don't know. I hope so. Or I hope you have time to do this. Now you could also use something like honey or a sweetener, depending on what your family uses to sweeten things up at your house, okay? All right, now we're going to very carefully start to seal our bags, our small bags with our ingredients in them. But then we're going to carefully try to remove a lot of the air. Be careful. You might need a little help with this part. Make sure you get a really good seal on it, all right? Because what we're going to be doing is mixing it up in another bag with ice and salt. Crazy, right? But the salt makes the ice melt and create a colder environment. So it freezes our liquid so that we can
make ice cream.
That's it. Which is the whole purpose of this show, right? Making our own ice cream. Okay, so to our big bags, we will add 4 cups of ice each. Let me grab the ice for us, Si. After the ice, we're going to be adding salt, a coarse salt. You can use rock salt. We're using actually a sea salt. And while you do that, I'm going to start to add ice to mine, okay? Now here comes the fun part. Like it says on our sign right here, now's the time you seal this up and you shake it like a Polaroid picture. Oh look, it's exercise too! Be a little careful because you don't want to break the bag on the inside. Because then you just have saltwater, icky ice cream. No, that would be awful, wouldn't it? So you might be wondering, what's all this? I'm going to tell you. So, Si, what are you going to do to your ice cream?
Well, I'm gonna make some Rocky Road ice cream.
What you say?
Marshmallows, walnuts,
Yeah,
and
your ice cream. And I think I might add sprinkles to mine and maybe even some blueberries. But I have to wait till it turns into ice cream first. Whoa, my hands are getting freezing.
Well, my hands are starting to get cold too. So I put a towel on mine.
Smart kid. You know, I think one of the fun things about this, kids, this is something you could do for your folks if you wanted. And wouldn't that be fun? To make ice cream for your parents? I think it'd be great. Ooh, whoo. Good thing I have a towel here because my hands are freezing. So be careful, don't hurt yourself and get too cold. Grab a towel, keep shaking. Hey, Si, what's that you have?
I finished my ice cream.
Oh, movie magic. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna make some Rocky Road ice cream.
Okay, so you have your chocolate base, you made the ice cream, and now you're gonna add some mix-ins?
Yep, I'm gonna add some marshmallows,
Excellent.
some chocolate chips,
Double chocolate. Hello.
and some walnuts.
Mmm. Toast those walnuts first, I think.
That's the way to go.
Okay. So now what do you do?
Now, we shake it up.
Mix it up with your hands again, huh?
Yep.
Oh, great idea. And if it gets kind of warm, just maybe throw it in the freezer for a little bit?
Yeah.
Or go straight to the spoon. Well,
Good.
are you going to share with your great aunt? Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Hand me a spoon. We'll just see what kind of cook you are, my friend. Well done. One thing I want to make sure that everybody does do, when you pull your ice cream bag out of the big bag, be sure and wash it off really well, because you really don't want a salty bite. So, how do you feel about our ice cream making?
I think it went pretty well, and it's really easy.
Thanks for helping.
Yeah.
Have a great peace camp.
Hey Peace Camp pals, it's Paige again, and today's craft we will be creating solution wheels. And these solution wheels will be used when we have a problem going on in our house and we don't know how to fix it, so we can use our wheels to figure out how we can solve the problem and imagine a more peaceful home. So for today's craft, you'll need a couple supplies. You'll need the printout of the actual solution wheel and the arrow. You'll also need any color construction paper or a blank white paper. You'll need tape, glue, or a glue stick, and I only have tape today, so I'm going to use tape. You'll need scissors and a metal brad, or if you don't have a metal brad, you can also use a paper clip. So, first and foremost, you'll need to take your paper and cut out your solution wheel and the arrow. And then once you do that, you're going to tape the arrow to the bottom of a piece of construction paper. So it's going to look like this, where the arrow is facing up towards the solution wheel. So you'll glue, tape, or somehow fasten this to your paper. Whatever you have, make sure it stays on your paper. And then you're going to take your metal brad or paper clip and secure that to the paper as well. So, if you need your parents' help for this, please ask them for their help. If you don't have a metal brad, you'll just need to take your paper clip and open it just like this so it lays flat, just like that. And if you have your metal brad, you're going to keep your metal brad straight and poke it through the middle of your solution wheel. Now you can make a hole with your metal brad, and if you can't do it with your paper clip, you can always poke a hole with a pair of scissors, but please ask your parents' help for that. So, once you've got the paper clip or metal brad through the middle of your solution wheel, it should look like this. Now, since I was using a paper clip, I just taped the back of the paper clip and bent over the top of the paper clip so the solution wheel didn't fall off. But if you use a metal brad, make sure you poke the metal brad through the hole, and on the back you flatten out the sides. So when you look at it like this, you can actually spin your solution wheel. So now anytime there's a conflict that happens in your family, or someone says something that hurts your feelings, you can go to your piece box or your pause box, take out your solution wheel, and then spin it to see what you can do in the moment to help you to figure out how to solve the problem and how to become more peaceful, more centered, more grounded, so you can enjoy a more peaceful home. So that was the craft for today, and I hope you all enjoyed. See you next time.
Keep juggling your feelings. Keep juggling your feelings. Keep juggling your feelings.